Good morning, y'all. So, I thought that I would do a more happy video than I did yesterday. I want y'all to see it's pretty foggy here this morning. Huey's feeding the kitty cats. I'm going down to let the chickens out, and you can hear them grumbling. But I feel like I need to make a disclaimer. Yesterday, some of the people that were unhappy with the things that I said also said some things on my personal Facebook page. Guys, you know, I've used it for a number of years just as a place where I just post memes and grumble about political things. And some of the people that come over there, they're kind of shocked that I'm so political. That's where I try to take out my aggression. And I gotta tell you, well, hold on a minute. Let's let the chickens out first because it's loud down here, and the dogs are barking. The birds get started, the dogs get started. Let's watch these babies coming down their little ramp. Come down the gangway. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. I don't know what all that grumbling's about. What's all the grumbling about? Hey, guys. Cereal. Oh, bless. That was George trying to get away from Stinky One. He's such a turd. I wish that I could find a home for one or the other. Look, over there's Mimi. She's checking out the birds. But it just hurts my heart for George because obviously this one's just a booger. He's full of himself. And then, of course, those guys are always full of themselves. All right, let's go back out. One thing I do want to just clear up with everybody. I know that from the time I started this channel that I've had so many people say, "You are so sweet. You're so sweet." And y'all, I like to think that I'm kind. I'm not always even that. But sweet, I am not. I am not a sweet person. And if you ever go and read some of the discussions that I have, and I'll put that discussions in air quotes, with people on Facebook, if I feel like they're being ridiculous or that they're not using their head, and I guess having raised military sons, that's pretty hard on my kids. And I insisted that they learn to use critical thinking skills. Look how foggy it is up there. We should have some babies being born within the next month. But I feel like that's one of the things that the school system needs to reinstitute is critical thinking skills and civics classes. I'm going to insert a book plug right here. Leigh McGowan, Leigh, McGowan, I think that's the spelling. I'll try to put a link to it in the show notes below. The book is called A Return to Common Sense. And she is an immigrant from Canada, but she's been here for many years. And she understands our governmental processes better than anyone I've ever followed. And she has an amazingly adroit way of explaining how things work in this country. I think that it should be just mandatory reading at from the middle school grades all the way up through even university. I think that if people understood how our governmental systems work and how the election process works, there wouldn't be someone like Trump that could come along and lie to people and convince them that the elections have been stolen or half of the nonsense that he puts out there. But getting back to my personal Facebook page, y'all, I guess I should feel really bad about admitting this, but you have to remember that I grew up with brothers who were older than me, and I was constantly having to learn to defend myself, and because my brothers, one was 4 years older, and he was a sweetheart. He never aggravated me at all. But my 6-year-old brother, he was an agitator. He was a booger. So most of my revenge had to be words. I wasn't strong enough to beat him up. So I learned to have a really sarcastic, snarky sense of humor. And I amuse myself by just agitating people if I feel like they're just being ridiculous and they won't listen to reason or read for themselves or find information that's readily available, not through truths or through tweets, but actually through books that journalists have written, that people that have spent the time researching information, fact-checking information, the information that's out there that just needs to have someone take the time to look it up. And I resist even using those words, do your own research, because it was used so stupidly during the COVID. And no, research what the experts have found out. Research what those who have studied the situation for 20 years of their life have uncovered. But do not research what some goofy know-it-all said that their brother's cousin's wife said because she heard it on YouTube. We got to get past this, y'all. And if you go on my Facebook page, and I hope none of you will, because I kind of like it that y'all think well of me. But if you go on my Facebook, I just noticed we've got a broken fence post. Got to have that fixed. Expect my words to be snarky. Expect my... I'm pretty critical. I'm actually kind of mean at times. So the fact that y'all think that I'm sweet just kind of makes me feel bad. I'm not sweet. Right now I'm very angry over what's happening in my country. And I feel like people need to be sat down hard if they're being totally stupid and putting all of us at risk because of this maniac that they're willing to put back in the White House. So no, don't expect sweetness. On my channel, on our channel, it's mine and Chelsea's. She said one of these days she's going to start doing some of the videos too. I'm going to hold her to that. But we really, really do not want this channel to fall into become a dumping ground. I'm so glad that this election is at its end. I'm just hoping that after Tuesday that we're not going to have political upheaval because this man and his minions has had the ability to enrage people over lies, pure and simple lies. I have removed some people from my Facebook page, some people that responded, and I gave that disclaimer at the very end yesterday. that if, somebody, those that responded that they were in disagreement, but they weren't nasty about it. I mean, I just answered their comment. But the ones who were nasty, I just thought, this isn't going to happen. I don't have to have these people remain on this channel. And there's just enough nastiness out there. I keep my nastiness on Facebook. Oh, y'all. Those of you that I've disappointed because I am not St. Patricia, I'm sorry. But my name's Patty. It's not even Patricia on my birth certificate. But just think of me as mostly kind, but never sweet. Had brothers. You can't be sweet if you have brothers. That's my take, and I'm sticking to it. All right. I love y'all much. I hope that your day will be beautiful. Ours will be beautiful. I'm looking forward to painting my cat house. I'll show that to you tomorrow. And these are my last political words. I hope that this weekend will be peaceful. People will finish their early voting today. And then we'll have Sunday and Monday. And Tuesday will be the election. And I hope that whoever wins, that they totally accept that decision, the decision of the American people, with grace and with resignation, and that we just look at, I don't know what he's doing up there, and that we just look forward to January 6th this year without any issues, and the days leading to January 6th without any issues. And let's find our nation again, y'all. Let's find the beautiful, loving people that I once thought lived here. Be good. I love you. Bye-bye.